Hey y'all, I thought that it would be a really great idea, because I did release the planner video last week, that you guys would really appreciate to kind of see a plan with me, to see how I'm using these two planners, both the life planner and the teacher planner on top of that. So I'm doing a little video today just of a plan with me for the next 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks left of school that I have to plan for. My teacher partners and I sat down on Friday. We kind of came up with a game plan of here's kind of what we want to do. So I need to plan it out on my planner. I also have a ton of schoolwork for my grad school to get done. So I need to get all of this kind of in play so that I know what I have coming up this week, or else I'm going to be drowning. So let's get into it. I'm going to open up my planner using the app Goodnotes. Woo, I had it focusing in there. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm going to try really hard to not zoom in and out so much so that you guys are not kind of getting sick over here. But let's really quick, I'm going to look at the month of May. Let me see. Come on. There it is. I'm looking at the month of May to see what I have going on. So here's kind of the week for itself, and this is my teacher planner. I didn't have school today, which today is Monday. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. Then I have a SLO meeting, and then we have robot project that's going to be due for my kiddos, and then I have CPM training on the 31st. So I need to plan out the week itself, and let me go ahead. I'm going to get into by tapping on the 28th, it's going to take me to that week. And this is my blank template that I have. So, I need to first plan out my times right here. Now, usually I would use the little sides to be able to put my rotations. But because our schedules are going to be so crazy, we're not doing rotations. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break them up into times. So I'm trying to think how I want to do my times. In the morning, I don't think I have anything that's kind of different. So I think I'm just going to be walking in and out. I'm going to write in here. Let's see, I have my black selected. I have this one. I think this is 1.8 is the size of it, in case you're wondering. I think I'm just going to do my morning routine right here. So it's from, ooh, my handwriting came out really bad right there. 9:10 to 10:40. So we've been using this time for our math time. And then I'm going to make it a pretty color. Let's see, I think I'm going to just go across. So I'm going to start with pink. And I think the size is about this one. I didn't do a very good job. Let's go with 23.5. Let's see if that works. I think that's pretty good. That's not too shabby. Okay, now I need to do my next one. So if I have, this is my morning block. So this is typically our math time. Now whether or not we do math in the morning, I'm not really sure. But for the most part, I don't think that time is ever really broken up into anything. Like we don't have multiple lessons. It's just one lesson during that time. So then afterwards, after lunch, because we have it until 11:30, some days are going to get broken up from that 11:30 time to 12 instead of having like a full hour. So I'm going to do 11:30 to 12 here. So I have take off my shape. 11:30 to 12. And I'm gonna do that in a different color. Put my shape tool back on. There we go. And then actually, you know what I just realized? I think, if I remember correctly, no. Custom. I think I'm going to stick with that. And do y'all see what I just did there? Oops. Okay, and then I think what I want to do, Oh my goodness, I keep knocking it. I think what I want to do after that is have, maybe have my 12. Yeah, I think I'm just going to break it up. So I'm going to break it up. I'm going to do my 12 o'clock. Y'all, coming up with my times is probably the hardest thing. And this is what's going to take me forever. I'm really, really sorry. I'm going to have this one blue. Okay. And then if I do that, so that'll be 12:30. And this will be 12:30 to 1, 1 to 3:30, 3:30 to, that'll be perfect. Y'all, perfect. So, oh, I have my shape tool on. And then I'm pretty sure we're going to have a recess time in between there. So I'm going to do this one as my... Alright. And then look how pretty that little rainbow is. So now I have my time set up. So I need to do this for 1 more week. So what I'm just going to do to make my life a little bit easier is I'm going to grab my my lasso tool, my little selection tool. I didn't even make sure that I had it. Yep, I do. I'm just going to copy it. And then I'm going to take it to next week, which is the 4th. And then I'm going to paste it. Boom, done. So now I don't have to redo that. All I have to do is, oops, all I had to do was copy and paste. All right, so now I need to get some planning done. Let's see. So Monday I have no school because it is Memorial Day. So I use a little app called Over to be able to put down my, my memorial, to write out kind of my little words if I want it to look a little bit fancier than my handwriting. So I'm just going to use that. MEM Memorial Day. Now I can pick a font. What's nice about this app, guys, Over, is that if you have the premium, which I purchased the premium, I think it was like 60 bucks for a year, to be honest. But you can upload any fonts to it, so I can add fonts. They have a really, really good selection too on top of that. You can create images, which are really nice. I think at one point I even did some of my YouTube video, like the thumbnails with it, and they came out really good. I think that's good. So I'll make it bigger, fit the size that I want. Then I can change my color, which usually I do black. I'm kind of a creature of habit, y'all. I do an angle, and you can adjust your angle to give it like a little shadow effect. But then I will also adjust the color on that. I really like, because the opacity is not up all the way, it looks really like peachy. But once I do that, I can change the opacity. All right, I think I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to share it, but then down here I can just copy it. And then I can take it back to my planner and then hit paste. I'm going to turn it around and make it smaller. And I think I'm going to crop it just a little bit, so that if I have to reselect it, it doesn't select. Boom, Memorial Day. All right, so now I have that piece in there. Now I can plan out the mornings. So my partners and I got together and we created kind of this little piece of paper that I ended up just printing out. I took an image of it because we were just kind of hashing out what is it that we wanted to get accomplished for the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to zoom it in so that you guys can see what I'm writing. But I'm also going to use this tool here. And this tool is the kind of zoom tool. So it allows me to zoom in on what I'm writing so that I can write it down here and you're going to see it pop up over here. Okay, so morning time from 9:30 to 10:40, we're going to do a lesson on body, and KT's actually going to do this lesson. So I need to take it off my shape tool. I have my pen tool selected, the correct size. And I'm just going to put KT. Lesson. Okay, so there's that piece. I'm just going to use this little highlight right here. I need to make it smaller for sure. And so I know that KT is doing that lesson. And then this is going to be my 11:30 to 12 o'clock time. So we're going to do a lesson on the Darwin adaptations. I really, really hate it when it gets so close and it's not centered. Okay, I can turn that back on now. And so everybody is going to get that lesson. And then here's kind of the tricky part, because from 12 to 1 o'clock, 5th grade is going to have JA. So I think I'm going to create a little over for that too. So go back. I always use this one, which is the 3:1 ratio. It's just my favorite. It's pretty simple. So we have 5th grade JA. Should I use the same font? I guess so, huh? Alright, I'm going to check that off, make it bigger. I'm going to do my color. I really, really like this. I've been enjoying it over so much, y'all. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Why did I do that? Yep. Alright, here we go. I'm focused now. I think it's still really early for me. I'm not lying. You guys have been so nice about the whole planner. I've been so excited that you guys love it so much. Let's see. Does that look pretty in blue? I like it because it's red and blue. Look at that. Memorial Day. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to take it over to the planner. And I need it because JA is only an hour. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller to where it only fills in 2 blocks. So that's my hour. So 5th grade is going to have JA during this time. I'm going to crop it again so that I know it's a PNG, so it's clear, but it's still really nice to have it to where it's not so huge. And I'm going to copy it because they also have JA on Wednesday at that exact same time. So now I know that 5th grade is going to be going to JA during that time, so they won't really be able to do any of this piece. So from 12 to 12:45, we're just going to have work time. So we're going to let the kids have the opportunity to be able to finish anything. So I'm going to write in, oh, let me just use the close-up tool so you guys can see it. Let's see, 4th and 6th grade work time. My voice, y'all, has been so bad. I think the allergies has been, I didn't spell grade right. But I think my allergies have really been affected in this season, like with spring starting. So I'm sorry if I sound super raspy, like it's awful. I'm just going to copy it and paste because it'll be the same thing here. And then I'm just going to create little arrows using my shape tool. Ooh, did you see how wiggly that one was? It was bad. Alright. Oh my gosh, that looks awful. I don't know why I can't write straight for the love today. There we go. So now you can kind of see that we're going to have 4th and 6th grade JA time while 5th grade is, not JA time, but work time while 5th grade is doing their JA. Okay, let's finish up on Tuesday. So then I can just move this down from 1 to 3 o'clock. What are we doing from 1 to 3 o'clock? Y'all, I'm looking at my little cheat sheet over here, so just in case you're wondering. From 1 to 3 o'clock, so as soon as they were done, oh, we're going to let them finish up their writing. So they're going to work on the body. So I'm just going to put finish. Oops, I have my shape tool back on. Y'all, I cannot even tell you how many times I do that. I really like that this has like these quick keys right here so that I don't have to go all the way up there. It just makes it easy. And if you see like this little blue shaded box, it just tells me that I'm starting to come to the end of it. And so if I want to go back, like it'll kind of push it back for me, which is a really nice feature of it. So when I'm doing like my really long, like taking notes for my class, it works out really, really nice. So they're going to finish their body during this time, and it's going to go all the way to 150. I'm actually going to just, so I'm just going to do the little arrow again. That looks awful. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so then they're going to get to finish their body during that time. And then we will just have read aloud in the afternoon. So that's pretty much what my 3 o'clock is going to be. Oh, see what I mean? I always do that with that shape tool. Alright. So there is my Tuesday so far. Now I need to do my Wednesday. Let's do, in the morning, I'm going to go to my close-up tool again so that you guys can see it a little bit better. Alright, so here's my 9:10 to 10:40. So on Wednesday from 9:10, we are possibly going to have JA and work time. We're going to try to check with the guy who's coming in to do our JA lessons to see if he can do it on Wednesday in the morning, because in the afternoon we need to use that time, and now I'm thinking, why in the world did I do this? Because I don't really need it like that. Oh well, I'll just erase it. It's super simple. So I'm just going to write possible, because now that I'm thinking about it, this is going to end up being our writing assessment until 1 o'clock. So I'm going to use my little over app again. I've been using this a lot in this lesson, haven't I? Or not, I guess in this like week's lesson. That's fine. So we need to do our writing assessment for the district. I'm using the exact same one. Y'all, I've been kind of hooked on this font. I always move it off a little bit. I don't know, I just like it that way. And I think I'm just going to go with a yellow. How about that? Nice and bright. And let's copy it so that I can take it over to my planner. And paste. Let's make it small enough. Rotate it. Crop it. We don't need it to be that big. And we want it to go from 11:30, and we're going to give them until 1 o'clock. So it's going to be 3 blocks of time. I'm just going to do it like that. There we go. So then from that last time, y'all, they are going to hate us because we're giving them so much writing. Bless their little hearts. They're going to be sick of it. That's okay, because mine is not going to be that big. I'm going to do my lesson on Wednesday for their robot biography. I'm only going to do it for like a paragraph, so it's not going to be a ton of writing. And I'll try to make it fun for them. Again, see, I really don't like how it's not even. There we go. Now it looks nice and even. Alright, so then we have our read aloud. This is going to take up. I'm going to do my math lessons. I'm going to get my CPM group. Hopefully we can finish up chapter 4. And then my decimals group. I'm going to hopefully get them to take an assessment. Okay, so then once we're done with that, in the afternoon we're going to have rotations. And the kids are going to be doing a couple of different things, hopefully. Rotations. We were able to get our beds put up, so now we just have to get some soil. So we're going to do one rotation is going to be working on soil for the beds. The second rotation is going to be on, I don't like how big I'm doing this. Where they're going to be working on eggs, and I will share more on this later on. The next rotation, I think we said we were going to do like a reading. Just like an SSR type thing. And then I think we needed one more, which I'm not sure if we ever came up with at the end of it. So I'm just going to put a little question mark. I'm going to do it in a different color because it's fun. Just to kind of make sure I confirm that. But that's going to be all afternoon. So I'm going to go on ahead and just do my lines. Wow. See, you can draw things super crooked. And it'll totally fix it for you. Alright, so that's that piece. And then we had Thursday, because I'm going to be out actually Thursday is my day that I'm gone for a CPM training, so I'm not going to be here this day. So I'm actually going to have sub-plans for this, but I know for a fact that math is going to be a review. Math is going to end up being a review, and then my other partner, KW, is going to do her lesson on biomes. And then she's also going to do box and bullet. And then that's going to be it for the day. So I'm going to really quick, again, I'm going back to this. Y'all use this a ton. I'm going to add my little plus, go to my 3:1 ratio, hit my check. I'm going to add my text. I'm going to put sub plans. And then I'm going to use the exact same one just so that it all looks pretty cohesive. Hit check, make it bigger. And it goes so quick, which is what I love about it. It doesn't take me a ton of time to add this in there, which is nice. And I think it makes it look so pretty too. I'm all about the pretty lesson plans, let me tell you. Hit my check. Now we're going to share. I'm going to copy that and then take it right over and paste it in. Oh, did I not copy it? I guess not. There we go. And paste. We'll rotate that baby around. And boom, done. Alright, so there's my week for the most part, which is nice because now I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. And I think we have a couple of things going on for the next week, but I'm going to just go ahead and focus on this week for right now, and then I'm going to also add in some things for my planner. This is my digital life planner. So if you purchased the bundle, or if you purchased the A5 planner by itself, then you would have gotten this this planner, this digital planner. So I'm going to go to the month of May, and what I'm going to do real fast, I have a couple of things that are due. I just kind of chicken scratched on this and it doesn't look very pretty, but that's okay. So I have my responses due on Tuesday. I have 4 posts on Tuesday. Responses due for that number 4 post on Thursday. And then my research summary is due. And then I also just invited, is this Sunday? Yeah. I also invited my friends for breakfast. They're going to come have breakfast with us next Sunday, so I want to make sure that I have a couple of things planned out so that we have a nice little breakfast. Okay, so let's see, I can just really quick tap on that. number and it'll take me right to that week. So here's kind of my blank week. I use a daily planner sticker. It's just a way for me to keep track of what am I doing during the day, like how much I'm focusing on certain areas in my life during the day. So I'm going to show you guys how I use this little Google Drive down here at the bottom. I'm going to click on that Google Drive. I'm going to say, yes, take me to it. And it's going to take me to where I've kind of added some little things in here. If I were you, I definitely kind of check back on it every once in a while. I've been doodling quite a bit, so I've been adding my little doodles in here. But this is that daily tracker right here. So I'm going to click on it. And you're not going to see it because it's a PNG very, very well. So I'm going to take it. And I am going to... if I push and hold on it, let me see what it gives me. It says save to camera roll. I do want to go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to do it that way. I'm going to go back to GoodNotes, and then I'm going to hit image, photos, and it should be right in there. There it is. So now I need to crop it. Done. And this is just my way for me to keep track of all my of what I'm doing every single day, y'all. Sometimes I have a tendency to spend too much time in a certain area of my life that I should not be spending too much time on. And it's a good reminder for me to make sure that I am giving enough time for all of the different areas in my life, because if not, I start to get fixated on one thing and I lose focus. So I'm just going to simply copy what I just did, and I'm going to paste it onto the other days for the week. All right. So there's my time trackers are all set up. And then I'm going to go ahead and put down some of the events that I know for sure that I'm going to have during the week that I want to kind of make note of. I'm actually going to sidetrack myself over here a little bit, and I'm going to go back here and I'm going to pull some of the doodles that I did. I don't think I have the other one in color yet. Hit OK. I'm going to hit paste. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Where did it paste it? I don't see it. Let's go to image. Let's go to photos. Let's pull up my little cute image. Look at that little plant. It's so cute. My husband was making fun of it. I typically don't really write anything on Sundays, so I'm just gonna place this right here. My cute little snake plant. I'm trying to get him to fit in the box correctly. Boom! How cute is that little plant? Add some little life to it. So let me go ahead and add in some of the things that I need to make sure that I am paying attention to. So on Thursday, one of the things that I need to add is, do my little circle here. I'm going to be out CPM training. Oops. Let's see. We're going to do rotations on this day. Uh-oh. See, y'all, I always forget to turn it off. What else do I need? Oh, here I'm going to actually have my responses due today. Responses due. And then, so this is for my number 3 response that I had due this weekend. So we have to respond to 2 different people in our discussion board. And then I have a new response, a new discussion board on Wednesday that I have to complete. So I'm just going to use my shape tool, make my little bullet, and then that way I can do number 4 discussion. If not, y'all, I lose track of how many things I have to have done. So then this one is going to be our number 4 responses. And then I have on Friday, my research summary paper is due. I have a lot going on this week. I'm writing too big. It's okay, I can fix it. I can fix it. I might want to move this one too so that now it can be, it's not what I wanted. Do y'all see I caught hold of the other R and it started moving pieces of it? All right, so then my research paper is research summary paper and presentation is due. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put over here. Goodness gracious, Bridget. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all are probably getting so sick from watching this. Let's see. I need to have my, I think it's number 5 discussion is due. Okay. Oh, I have my flow meeting tomorrow. Oh my goodness gracious. I was gonna forget that. Alright, so I think that kind of tells me what all that I have to get done. I'm trying to look back. Is there anything I need to have for tomorrow? Because these are all KT's lessons. And then I need to have my biography. So I think tomorrow what I'll do is I'm going to plan out my biography lesson. So I'm just going to do this in a little bullet. And you know, now that I'm looking at it, do y'all see my shape looks really weird right there? Let me erase that and fix it. It doesn't look like a little circle. Boom, there it goes. All right, so I need to do my biography lesson and have that planned out. It's not going to be a ton, like I said, because it's only 1 paragraph, but I still need to have it planned out and done. So I'm going to focus on that evening, and I think I just kind of did that exact same thing. I cannot even tell you guys how often I use this tool. It's really nice. Okay, so my response for school, SLO, I have a discussion due. I have my CPM training, another response, rotations, research paper, and then another discussion. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to have my sweet friends come over. Let's try that again. I told y'all that y'all are going to get sick watching this video. Alright. So I'm going to have my friends come over. See Bookers for breakfast. Oops, I don't know why I did that. There we go. Okay, I think I also have, on Wednesday is my son's, Blaine. He is going to have, celebration at the park. So I need to write that in. And then on Thursday is Ian's last day of school. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for the most part. I do want to kind of show you guys what my planner ends up looking like by the end of the week. So I'm going to swipe it over. So this is typically what it looks like. As you can see here, I don't know what happened on Thursday. Maybe I was tired. I don't really know, to be honest. But this is what the entire week pretty much looks like at the end of it. I will typically try and draw a line, and if I have space, I will do some journaling, just kind of a reflection of the day and what I really loved about it. So like here, you can kind of see I added an image. I added another image here. I will draw in the weather in the mornings, just so that I kind of know what type of day it is. And then usually on the weekends, I don't typically do anything. But this is kind of the general layout of what my planner will end up looking like. So I will use this mainly as my to-dos and not as, this is not where I do my lesson plan. So these are all of the tasks that I need to get done for the day. And as I'm like sitting here looking at it, I have a couple of things in here that I need to circle up. So I need to do the garden sign up. I'm just going to copy and then I'm going to paste it on the other side. Let me take it off of that, hit paste. Okay, and then I did remember just now that I'm going to finish grading my DRA, so I need to get that done. And that'll be on my little to-do list for today. Grade my DRAs. And I also have on Friday that my writing assessment scores and my DRA scores are due. So I'm gonna write that in, writing, so that I know that I need to get that done as well. So that's kind of the general layout of it. I think I'm feeling pretty good about this week and what I need to have done. So I'll need to have to make my sub-plans, my biome lesson, and then I need to make sure that I have all of the things that I need to get together for this rotation. So we're going to be doing our Move the Pride is the following week. Oops. Which is going to be the following week in June. So the kids will have Move the Pride on Tuesday and it'll be our last day on Thursday. So I think I'm just going to leave it here because I know that this video is probably extremely long already as it is. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed watching this video and you kind of got an idea of how I use both of my planners inside of my on my iPad. And I hope that for those of you who have gotten the digital planners that you are truly loving it, and if you're not using digital, you are also loving the paper versions because I think they are just equally as amazing. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching it. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this kind of video, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!